Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so the live stream ended a while ago. There's a lot. Well, I said there's a lot. There's somewhat a larger amount of news to cover than usual, so we're gonna go through that. Facebook slides just came up, so English and then whatever is not covered here. And I literally moved that microphone there as well, and I still punched it. English first, and then whatever's not here on the slides on Facebook, I will cover over on Discord. So that's what we're gonna do. These are the ongoing things that we have currently. So the 11 draw is still going on. The Nightmare Academia rerun is still going on. And then we get to the new stuff. The starting Thursday, this Thursday, we have another Sword Oratorio main story chapter 11 and 12 banner coming. Oh, they added the Amazons. Okay, listen, for those of you that already know, I quit the game but still love the franchise, still love the artwork. Not a fan of the devs. The devs are basically the only reason I quit playing the game, but I do love me some Amazons and the lovely twins here. Yes. Okay, anyway. Moving on. So hold on, let it go back. I didn't read all of the info there. So until the 25th of this month, clear all the way to chapter 12 and you'll get an 11 a 11 draw ticket. That's literally all I needed to cover. I made a big deal out of nothing. Anyway, right, moving on. There is a higher difficulty quest added, difficulty level 140 added for very hard. Okay, so essentially it's been a while since they've added an extremely hard story mode boss to the game. It seems like they're going to be doing it with this chapter. So level 140 boss on chapter 12, very hard. Okay. It has been a while since a story mode boss has been added. I think the last one was Shadow Bell. I know there's oh my god, Hyrkinthos, Aisha and Shadow Bell. This is probably the next one they're going to be adding. It's interesting. I may actually jump in game to see what it's like. Maybe I'll play it, maybe not, but we'll see. Either way, it's probably going to be really difficult. Oh, the artwork. Anyway, right, Girly Stomp Tiona. I can dig it, man. I can dig it. And then Maiden Strike Tione. I can dig it too. Right, you know what? I won't spoil it. I'll go to later on. I don't know if they reveal it here, but it's 2 units, 1 banner, as all main story banners really are. And the updates that are as follows: new equipment will be available. 3 new equipments with unique features. Okay, Familiar Rush. Oh yes, Familiar Rush is coming. I know Wargame pretty much just ended, didn't it? Like Familiar Wargame just ended, but let's go over the stages. So stage 1, I'm glad they have the translations already here. Plant Killer will be effective and Thunder Magic attacks will be effective. So they basically want you to use Thunder Magic units. You know, if you hadn't guessed already, it's only 40% resistant to physical, so you can probably get away with plant killers that are physical, or are plant killers that are physical and thunder. You know, if you have the physical resist debuff large enough to do so. But potentially with the 0 resistance elsewhere, you can probably just use any magic team and get away with it. What do? They stun, they poison, and they slow. That's a new one, and that's going to be infuriating as fuck. Jeez. Allies strength increase, allies remove physical resist and magic resist debuff, remove damage received, AoE, and single. So they remove all of the damage increasing debuffs and then buff their own strength, as well as cast stun, poison, and slow. That's stage 1. What the fuck? that sounds so hard. Stage 2, Plant Killer will be effective. Earth attacks will be effective. Enemies reduce strength, reduce magic, increase physical resist, magic resist, and reduce agility of the enemies. I mean, the agility debuff don't really matter that much, I guess. Allies decrease single target damage taken, received, and removes physical resist. So this one also removes debuffs of physical resist and magic resist, and applies a buff that reduces how much single target damage they take. So you can't cheese it with single target damage. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were just trying to stop people from using Earth Otal from last anniversary. Just like to cheese the stage. But it is what it is. And then finally, stage 3, Plant Killer. Again, fund a single target attack is effective. Removes debuffs, strength, magic increase, and damage received AoE is reduced. Okay, but well, I mean, I guess given what we did with the anniversary units, AoE cheesing was possible. So essentially, single target fund art of any of magic or physical will work. But it's only 50% reduction, so you probably can get away with using anything except water. Moving on. Right, so the schedule coming, we have the start. These just repeated slides. 7th zone, oh, this is literally just a summary. 7th zone, a war game as usual, and then on the 12th you will get Familiar Rush, and then on the 18th new equipment will drop. We do have information on the new equipment over on Discord, so I will cover it briefly. And then you have Record Buster joining on the 18th. So on the 11th, main story new chapter 11 and 12 will be added with the banner, I imagine, on the same day. Yeah, on the side note, main story release gacha. 7th zone and then war game will drop on the 11th. Familiar Rush on the 12th, and then new equipment, 7th zone and Record Buster will drop on the 18th. Why did I say it like that? Sorry, 18th. Is that it? That is the last slide from here. So we're going to jump over to Discord, and I'm going to cover what has been missed out here. Okay, so we're over here, we're on Discord. As you can see, the artwork looking mighty fine and mighty green for Tiona here. And what does she do? She is an assist, and she strength and dexterity to all allies plus 20% and foes minus 20% wind resistance. So I will always say this: if there is a if there is an element resistance debuffing assist or buffing assist that you don't have, if you can get them MLB, I would say strongly try to. But given that it's so close to Christmas, if you already have, say, Yellow Chick Hestia or Yellow Dark Hestia, whatever the fuck it's called, MLB'd, and you don't need the additional, like, you don't want to go all into MLB this wind resist unit, then maybe save for Christmas would probably be the better thing to do. I will say the stats look like, the strength stat alone look nice, but we're going to jump over to Tiona and see what she's saying. Okay, so Tiona, again, artwork looking great, some feet action in there. I mean, I'm not really into feet. I do love the curves that are going on around the I like me some fires, you know, some plumpiness around the midsection. Anyway, right, so again, strength stat looking great. And then we have a 20% minus physical resistance and adds 4 instant effects when attacked. Single target, low earth, physical attack. This effect can happen twice per turn. It's weird though, having 2 assists, right, on the same banner. I mean, I get it, they're twins. So physical resist minus 20%. And 4 single target earth physical attacks that can happen when you are attacked can happen twice in 1 turn. I wonder how they'll animate that. If they animate it so that, like, Tiona jumps out and does the attack, that would be amazing, but it is what it is. Anyway, right, so there is a little bit more information I need to cover. I realize I'm making great time, by the way. We're going to jump over and we're going to deal... I'm pretty sure the only thing left is the equipment, but let me just double check and then I'll be back. Okay, we're here, we're looking. This is the new equipment that's coming on the 18th, by the way. We do have translations thanks to the guys over at the Danmachi Memoria Freese Reddit Discord. Jasky, always on point with the translations. Everyone that still plays this game, even though it is a shrinking community, really appreciates what you do, so thank you so much. Anyway, right, so let's have a look. We have translations separately. We don't know what they're called yet, so we've just gone first, second, and third equipments. First equip is when equipped, HP decreases significantly, but strength or magic penetration rate crit increase in proportion to character's levels. So the handcuff earring thing, I don't know why I said handcuff, will cut your HP but increase your strength pen crit based on your level. The second item, so that would be the pendant thingamajiggy, dex and guard rate is increased in proportion to your level, but your agility is decreased. That probably sounds really good for Record Buster, if I do say so myself. And then third is agility is greatly decreased, but endurance, dex, and guard are increased. That probably might be good for Wargame, but we'll see. I don't know how the whole thing is gonna work. So we have the individual stages here. So first equipment is random max H. Wait, what? Okay, you can look at those stats there and base it on what you will. I don't want to explain it without any forethought or more information to judge it based on, but that's basically what they're going to do. I'm just going to quickly check, see if there is any more information, and then we'll cut to it. Okay, so the only information that's left over is, I mean, all of the written English information is here, thanks to Sim on all of this one, and thanks to Jasky for the translations on this one, but it's literally just covers the individual figures for these items. And to be fair, I don't think that's really worth investing in just yet. Wait for the actual English translations to be done for the information, and I'll be back, I'll cover it, and then I'll have a more in-depth opinion based on the new equipment. But new things in the game is always cause for celebration. You know, progressive development of the game is still a good thing and still a good sign. So there's that, because I know a lot of people are worried about the we're gonna dive into that very dark area of gacha gaming when, like, you start questioning how long a game has left to live, and continuous and constant production of new content for the game is still a good sign. So if you're enjoying the game, just continue to enjoy the game for the sake of playing the game. Don't be like, oh well, if it's gonna die, I'm gonna leave. Just enjoy playing it while it's here. We don't know how long it's gonna go for. I do know that a significant decrease of earnings has been reported each month progressively for the last year. But it is what it is. If you're enjoying the game, just stick to the game and play the game. That is going to be everything. Thank you for watching. I didn't make the video stupidly long, but thank you for watching. I know your time is finite. There's not much of it. I appreciate every minute you spare. So love you guys, and I will catch you in the next one.